We are here in Kibale National Park in Uganda, visiting the FACE project. This is sponsored by Eon Benelux, our main sponsor. We are here to see the chimpanzee, our closest natural relative, in the wild. And they are walking now in the treetops and over the ground in between us. Carbon dioxide is the most important greenhouse gas, which is for more than 65% responsible for the increase of global warming. Carbon dioxide emissions are mainly released through the use of fossil fuels, cement production and deforestation. With the creation of new forests, carbon dioxide from the atmosphere can be fixed. Planting trees therefore reduces the effects of greenhouse gases on climate change. Fixing carbon dioxide through reforestation is best done in tropical forests around the equator. Every year, almost 50 million hectares of forests are destroyed, mainly in the tropics. In current forests, huge amount of carbon dioxide are fixed. When deforestation occurs, due to cutting or fire, huge quantities are released almost instantly into the atmosphere. It takes many decennia for the released carbon dioxide to be fixed again into the forests. This is why the protection of forests is an extraordinary effective instrument to fight against global warming. The main objective of the FACE Foundation is to contribute to the fight against global warming through the reforestation and protection of existing forests. The FACE Foundation cooperates with partners who are truly devoted to the protection of forests and are able to do this in a sustainable way. UWA FACE is a cooperation between the Uganda Wildlife Authority and the FACE Foundation. FACE, which stands for Forests Absorbing Carbon Dioxide Emissions, is a non-governmental organization from the Netherlands. These two organizations found a shared interest in the rehabilitation of Mount Elgin and Kibale National Forests. And their main objective is to sustainably manage the wildlife in the parks. An independent organization certifies all the forests before the FACE Foundation. It verifies the amounts of carbon dioxide fixed. In 2002, the now called Klimaatneutraal Group was founded. The Klimaatneutraal Group sells carbon dioxide credits, partly derived from the projects of the FACE Foundation. The AfricAlive expedition is fully compensated for all its carbon dioxide emissions due to the compensatiepolis of branch benefits.
We are now in Kampala, Uganda, on our way to Lilian Subuga, who can tell us more about the Uganda Wildlife Authority.
The Wildlife Authority is a semi-autonomous government agency, which means that we are half government, half independent. We generate our own revenue and then use it. We don't have to pass it on to the consolidated fund. So, because we are semi-autonomous, it helps us to implement our own programs according to what we think are the priorities. Uganda Wildlife Authority is the government agency that is responsible for managing the wildlife in Uganda, both within the protected areas and outside the protected areas.
The relationship between FACE Foundation and the Uganda Wildlife Authority, I would say, is, as far as Kibale National Park is concerned, is contractual. We have a contract. Uganda Wildlife Authority has a contract with FACE to collaborate in planting of trees in formerly degraded areas of the park.
Forests absorbing carbon dioxide emission, and it started in 1994 with a major joint objectives with UWA, which is Uganda Wildlife Authority, which includes provision of employment to the local communities, and also the products from the forest in a sustainable basis. Then another main objective was to offset carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and its impacts of global warming. Then another objective was also to create habitat for the animals, especially the chimpanzees which are endangered species in Kibale National Park. Now where we are is Kanyante area in Kibale National Park, and it is the site where our nursery is located.
Yeah.
Yes. So in the nursery here, what we do always is we pick seedlings and the wildlings from the field. Then we come and carry out the pot filling. After pot filling, we use the wildlings and seedling to raise the seedlings for planting in the nursery here.
Yeah, and from the nursery, where do they go?
Now from the nursery, when the seedlings have attained the height of 30 centimeters, we take it to the field for planting. That is in the area which has already been identified. We carry out ground preparation. That's a slashing of the lines. Then we do the marking of the spots. We also make the pits. Then after the pits, we come and carry the seedlings from the nursery and we take it to the field for planting. When we started the project, they saw it as an area where they accessed job opportunities. So most of the communities from around have benefited from the park in terms of employment opportunities.
Yeah, to get the whole project, to make the whole project a big success,
yes,
you should involve
the communities themselves. Yeah.
Okay.
Gasogwenfuniyemu wano kiri ekitongole kyatuyamba kutufunira emirimu mu baana baffe ate tukifuna mu nganze ndi mu kwegamba kinyambe n'ennyumba eno tujje mu kitongole ekyo tufunamu mu kitongole ekyo abaana baffe wano baali kwegamba tibalina mirimu kusinga nnyo kyatuyamba kufuna abaana baffe kufuna emirimu.
So these communities also, how we have involved them, that was the other part of employment, but we have also involved them in raising of seedlings for the project, and the project buys from them.
Okay.
And they are really grateful because they are earning a living sustainably, and they are really grateful.
Nakora mu National Park Kibale. Tuto mugashugu turi mu Kibale National Park, turi mu busente butureberera nko maka butuherera abana mu mashomero. Mwenu zira tuyamba emirimo mingi munonga mu maka.
The first animals had a free movement from Queen Elizabeth to Kibale National Park, but for some time people inhabited a game corridor, and these animals were cut off. But now afforestation has taken place by the first project. They have planted indigenous trees, and the animals are again having a free movement from Queen Elizabeth to Kibale National Park. Now we're going to walk, looking at other things, till we get our cousins in the forest. We have 1,429 chimpanzees living in Kibale National Park. But the community we have has almost 120 individuals.